Alrighty. Welcome back to another video on the Driven Media channel. Today we are diving into some of the worst websites, at least I've ever seen. And I have, to be honest, I've only previewed a few of these. I have not previewed all of them. I'm really excited to get into this. So anyway, appreciate everyone that's subscribed in the last few weeks. We're up over 100 subscribers now. Really appreciate that. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video. We have web design content coming out every single week. We are producing as much content as we can for you. And I'm pumped to go into today's video. The worst website designs the world has ever seen. We're going to dive into it with number one on the list here. And this is BerkshireHathaway.com, Warren Buffett's company. Now, few first thoughts here. I actually have seen this website before. This website has not changed in literal decades. Like, this is old school right here. Few thoughts on it. One, is it bad? Yeah, probably. Does anyone care? No, no one cares. At this point, this is a company that is running on one of the greatest reputations of history. In the history of companies, it's one of the best, right? Now, at the same time, they're not actually selling any goods or services here. This is simply an investor website more than anything. This isn't something that they are directly driving revenue from. And the thing is, with publicly traded companies, you have to have an investor portal. It's required by SEC law, basically. I've done a few of these websites, and you know, a lot of companies, they just need something like this. I've done some very basic IPO type websites. So, you know, to have it like this, it's not the worst thing in the world. I think that it's a fine website. It serves its purpose. I have no problems with it. If I had to rate this in design terms, I'd rate it a 4 out of 10. If I were to rate it as a company website, it does what it needs to do. 9 out of 10. No problem. Number two is Lingscars.com, the UK's craziest car leasing website. Okay, so this one's funny. I think just judging it here, this guy knows something that I don't, obviously. There's a larger branding play right here than I think anyone realizes. Is it a bad website? Sure. It is probably doing exactly what he needs him to do. This is the type of bad website that gives you publicity on how bad it is, and then you visit it. And here I am on it, giving it free advertising, basically. So they do car leasing in the UK. This is pretty cool. 18 customers in the proposal phase. There's, you know, response time of 35 minutes and 55 seconds. 80 customer orders. I don't know how often this updates. I don't even know if it's dynamic or not. I think it probably is. But I mean, this is a pretty dope website. In terms of design, I say this unironically. I'll give this a 7 out of 10. This does exactly what it needs to do. He's leasing cars. He has featured cars right here with the price right there. You know exactly what you're getting with this company. Is it responsive? Let's check if it's responsive. It is not mobile friendly. I would have to dock if... Oh, no, it is mobile friendly. Oh, my goodness. Dude, 10 out of 10 website right here. It's mobile friendly. Dude. Great website. Amazing website. I can't get back to the... Oh, wait. It's because of the M. Let's get rid of that. I mean, all around, yeah, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. It does exactly what it needs to do. Here's the thing, though, that makes this website so good. It does more than most websites out there. Like, a lot of companies, they don't have their products or services listed. They don't have any information about the company. They don't have... There's so many problems with those types of websites. This has everything. And it probably performs very well for Lingscars.com. I love this website. Absolutely love it. No problem there. All right, I've seen this one. This one's on multiple different, like, bad lists. Yeah, this is rough. I have no clue what I'm looking at. I have no clue. it looks like a Craigslist of like Norway or something like that. I don't know what country this is. Yeah, it's Norway, right? That's the Norwegian flag up there. Yeah, this one's bad. Obviously, it's a listing website. It looks like the Craigslist of Norway. I'll give this a 2 out of 10. I don't think there's a lot of time we need to spend on here. It's a terrible website. It's busy. It's so busy. It's so overwhelming. I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, there's nothing here that grabs my attention. And this Porsche that's kind of a cool car. That's pretty dope. All around, yeah, the actual design of the website. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. It's pretty bad. All right, next one here is tagteamsigns.com. I don't know why this one was on the list. Okay, so I see why this might have been on the list. This isn't the worst website ever. Signs, design, build, install. So there's a few things here. First of all, it has no call to actions here, and it looks like that they could probably benefit from that, you know, whether it's get a free estimate, get a free quote, put it up here on the menu, put it on the hero section. The who we are right here, I don't love this section right here at all. This little red section, I think that this could be built out a little bit better. And the other thing that makes it difficult is like this right here. This is in black. I can barely read it on the dark red. So I mean, it's not the worst website out there. It does a good job of communicating who they are and what they do. They need some better call to actions. They could probably use a little bit of a design. I definitely don't think this is one of the worst websites I've ever seen. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 in terms of business websites. Could be better, could be much worse. All right, so Suzanne Collins. This one here, so she's the author of The Hunger Games. You would expect for the author of The Hunger Games to have a little bit better of a website, but I'm sure she's not driving direct revenue through this website. It kind of comes back to like the same argument that I have with Berkshire Hathaway. Like, they're going on word of mouth. They're one of the best companies out there. She's a great author. She's made these books that are really good. Obviously, she's probably not selling the books through here. They're being sold on Amazon. She has just a name that transcends what's going to happen on her website. I mean, the actual website design, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. It's absolute trash. It just runs on and on and on. It has all this social proof here. It's laid out miserably. I can't tell. Like, if I were her, I would at least show like a link, buy this on Amazon or something like that. I would at least do that. That's not even there. It's a pretty bad website, but again, it's a really respected author. So what can you really do? All right. This is TorontoCupcake.com. This one's pretty bad for a business website, and that cookie thing keeps coming up. Cookies keep coming up here. I guess they really like to show off cookies on their website, you know, being a sweet treats type of shop. So supposedly you can order online here. It has a link right here. Okay, so the fact that that's your call to action on the website here. The order online is the call to action, and it's that big. You can barely see it, so you click on it, and then you get to the cart. Let's see how the cart functionality works. Click on add to cart, place order. Yeesh. I mean, it's pretty rough, and there's no way to go back to the home screen either. This is like a website that was just built in like HTML. I mean, the font is literally like Arial. It's pretty bad. I mean, yeah, if I had to go back to the homepage here, oh, there's a menu. There's a whole menu. I didn't know that. This menu icon is so far removed from the rest of the website. This is bad. This is a 1 out of 10. Like, you're trying to run a business off this website. This could be so much better. 1 out of 10. Pretty bad website. Like, have your featured products on the homepage at least. And then, like, it says Cupcake deliveries through the Greater Toronto, the GTA, and beyond. What does that service area actually look like? Like, at least have that on here. I'm sure. Is it on the... Okay. I mean, yeah. Morning deliveries are for M postal codes. approximately 80 kilometers surrounding Toronto. Okay, I mean, at least put that on your homepage, like, because I got questions. Pretty bad website, 1 out of 10. Another one that's come up, JP Morgan and Chase, obviously one of the biggest companies out there. Again, this is not the website where they're selling services. This is a investor portal more than anything. This is better than Berkshire Hathaway. It serves its purpose. Now, I'm sure if you want to do business with them, you know, you go to chase.com. You don't go to JP Morgan Chase & Co., jpmorganchase.com, this website. You don't come to this website for services. You just don't. So, I mean, with that being said, I give this an 8 out of 10. It serves its purpose. I don't see any problem. I don't know why this is even on the list. It's fine. It serves its purpose. Investor relations with United. I'm going to skip this. This is another investor. So, for whatever reason, a lot of investor relation websites are on this list. Investor relations do not need to be complicated. They are not complicated websites at all. They serve their purpose. They're here for legal reasons. You're fine. Investor Relations by United. I mean, this one, 8 out of 10. All right, Pacific Northwest XRay. This is bad. First of all, you can barely read the text. I don't know what they really do. You can click on. Oh my. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. For a business website, I mean, it has like their contact info here, but there's no call to actions. How do I actually start doing business with you? Do I just call the number? Is there a consultation? What does that look like? And the thing is, I don't know. There's no menu on here. There's nothing on here that talks about a sales process. There's nothing that talks about, you know, do they deliver around the country? Do they just service the Pacific Northwest? What does this look like, right? 2 out of 10. It's a business website. It's pretty bad. And the fact here, it has this note. This website is our catalog. No printed catalog is available. Make it better. I'll give it a 3 out of 10. All right, let's see here. Connection.com. Ooh. So it's an IT company, and they do IT solutions, and it looks like IT products. Like you can go get this M3 MacBook Pro, the HP ProBook 440. So the biggest complaint here that I think most people would have with it is it just looks busy. It's just difficult to figure out. There's just a lot going on this top section. For example, on the hero section, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different, 13, 14. Those are all buttons. 15. We have 16 calls to action on this hero section. You need to dumb this down a little bit. Just give it some breathing room. We don't need all this information right up here. Now, in addition, the way that this looks like is it looks like they're focused more on the products than they are the enterprise and business solutions. So if most of your revenue is coming from business and enterprise, focus your website around that. Don't focus it around the products. I don't know. I can't speak for this company, but all around, it's very busy. It does serve its purpose, though. You know clearly who they are and what they do. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I feel like that's a fair assessment right there. ACMU Laboratories, graphics, Unix Networks, fun. Purveyors of fine freeware since 1972. This isn't a business website. Again, this is one of those websites. I'm not sure why it's on the list. It's literally reviews of freeware. I don't know what you can expect with this. For all I care, it's a 10 out of 10. But I mean, as far as the design goes, it's pretty bad. I'm not going to complain too much about it. It just goes into different softwares that are out there for Unix systems. I don't have a problem with this at all. It's not serving. It's a free website. It's a free web resource for you. So, I mean, if you're complaining about it, you're complaining about something that's free. That's your problem, not mine. I'm not even going to rate this. All right, so we have propertybuyusa.com, USA Real Estate Limited, serving the Chicago area. Few things here. First and foremost, I've done a few real estate websites. Obviously, it looks like they are more worried about selling real estate than anything else, because that's all they're featuring. They have their featured listings here. They have their property searches, all of that. But like, can I sell a property through this company, or is it just an aggregate? There's a lot of questions here. There's no call to actions. I have no clue what the next step is. So as far as the design goes, the design isn't terrible. It just needs some call to actions and a little bit more context beyond what they actually do. So that being said, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. I feel like that's a fair assessment. It's pretty bad, but the design actually isn't miserable. The menus are kind of frustrating. Whatever. All right, Triad Technologies. So it's Maverick Industries, formerly commercial, construction, and military products. This sounds like one of those websites where they're a government contractor and they just have a website to have a website. They don't really need it for anything else. I would probably give this I'll give it a 2 out of 10. It doesn't have a whole lot of information. I think your featured products should be somewhere on here, but if you're a government contractor, it doesn't matter all that much. But yeah, that's my rating on it. Not great, but not the worst. All right, so Rite Aid was added to this list for whatever reason. I don't see what the problem is. Like, obviously there's a few things that could probably be better. This advertised products section leaves a lot to be desired. The shop now button's overlapping on the pistachios. Let me see here. Okay, let's look at Walmart. So this is what Walmart.com looks like. And we were on, what was it, Rite Aid? I mean, this looks like Walmart's old website. It looks like they literally bought their website from Walmart. Like, Walmart was selling their old website system, and Rite Aid was like, yeah, we'll take it. Because that's what this looks like. It serves its purpose, I feel like. The menu, I don't love the menu here. But I'd say it serves its purpose. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. That's fine. All right, Simcast, powered by Microsoft News. This one comes up quite a bit. This one's on several lists, I know. There's music. Oh my goodness. You keep getting directed to like UNICEF. Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. This website's pretty bad. It's very cluttered. For a news website, you think it could be... This looks like one of those Microsoft products that, like, they closed down years ago and they just fired the entire team and just hasn't been maintained since. Let's see what happens if I click on one of these. Oh, okay. Takes you to MSN. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it works. The next one is Mississippi High School Activities Association. I assume this is like the governing body for Mississippi sports. All things considered, as far as this is one of those websites, I'm not sure why it's on the list. It's certainly not the greatest website out there, but it's not the worst. It looks to be a WordPress plugin, WordPress platform with what's the name of the software that it's built on? This menu at the very top with all the scores. SportsPress. It's a SportsPress website. All around, I mean, this serves its purpose. I'll give it. I'm guessing it's mobile friendly as well. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It serves its purpose. It's not bad looking. It gives you a lot of good information. I like it. All right, let's see here. All right, so I mean, that's all the websites we have. All around, there's really only a few business websites on here. I think that like a lot of these are just fine. Like a lot of them serve their purpose just fine. Now, a lot of the business websites we did see were pretty rough. Rite Aid could use some improvement for sure, but a lot of them are investor relation websites. They're not meant to be the craziest, nicest websites ever. I think by far the most creative has to go to lingscars.com because, oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is amazing, by the way. And this is dynamic. This is dynamic. This is updated since we were last on here. So it's up to 46 minutes now or whatever. I don't know if that's 46 minutes or 46 seconds, I suppose. I really don't know. But that's pretty cool. All around, like, this might be the best website I've ever seen. Like, genuinely. I think that this is like a really good website. But other than that, let me know in the comments, what are the worst websites you've ever seen? These were pretty rough for the most part, but a lot of them serve their purpose just fine. Some of them are freeware websites. Like, who cares if they're bad? The business websites that we did see could use some improvement, though. If you want a free website audit, go to my website, drivenweb.com, and you can schedule a time to go over your website with one of my guys. You can do that, drivenweb.com. Follow me on Twitter as well. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video. My name is Cameron with Driven Media. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.